Let's understand some of the common sunscreen mistakes. Number 1, not applying enough sunscreen. Why is applying good amount of sunscreen important? So whenever we pick up a sunscreen for our daily usage, what is the one thing that we are looking at? The SPF, right? The sun protection factor. So it is important we understand that the SPF of a sunscreen is calculated based on applying a certain amount of sunscreen. So if we do not apply the required amount of sunscreen, we are not getting the SPF which is stated on the sunscreen. For example, we'll have to use 2-finger lengths of a sunscreen for covering the entire face as well as the neck. Number 2, not applying sunscreen for all the sun exposed areas. It is extremely important that while applying a sunscreen, we focus not only on the face but also on the ears, the neck, the lips, and also the sun exposed areas of the body. I highly recommend using a lip balm with an SPF for your lips. Number 3, not reapplying the sunscreen. It is important to understand that the efficacy of a sunscreen usually wears off by 2 to 3 hours. The sunscreen breaks down. Therefore, it is important that you top it up every 2 to 3 hours. Number 4, skipping the sunscreen on cloudy or rainy days. It is important to understand that the clouds block the visible light, but they are not very effective in blocking the UV light. So always apply a sunscreen irrespective of whether it's cloudy or raining outside. Number 5, do not apply a sunscreen just before stepping out. It is highly recommended that you apply the sunscreen at least 30 minutes prior. Number 6, it is important to understand the correct order of application. You do not want to apply a moisturizer on top of your sunscreen. To make things simple, you need to understand that the sunscreen is the last step in your skincare and it should be the first step before you do the makeup.